you have ADHD and struggle to focus, perhaps you can focus, but you find yourself focusing on all the wrong things and struggling to focus on the things that really matter, that will bring satisfaction and success to your life. If that's you, keep watching, because I'm going to share with you how ADHD hypnosis can really help. Hi, my name is Jamie Vasilyan, the Hypnosis for ADHD Specialist, helping people just like you, young and old, to learn how to master your uniquely wired brain using the power of ADHD hypnosis so you can begin to live the life that I believe you were truly meant to enjoy. So when we have ADHD, it is said that we struggle to focus. After all, the name itself, attention deficit, suggests that we struggle to pay attention to whatever it is that we need to. Truth be told, however, we know that it's not so much a case of inattention, but more a case of attentional variability. After all, how can the child, or even the adult for that matter, struggle to focus on their work at school or home, but then they have no problems focusing on their favorite hobby? Or perhaps it's something addictive like computer gaming. The reason why this tends to happen is because when you have ADHD, you find it easier to focus on the things that you want to do. Another reason why this happens is because when we have ADHD and struggle with low norepinephrine dopamine, we go for the low-hanging fruit. In other words, we focus on those areas of life that offer instant gratification and hence give us that quick dopamine hit that our brain so desperately craves. But when it comes to learning or working, something that we lack interest in or something that will take long-term focus, that's when we can find ourselves unfocused or procrastinating. So apart from just pushing ourselves with more willpower and remembering to take our medication to help boost those positive brain chemicals for motivation, what else can we do to stay focused? Well, there are in fact many things that we can do, but as you're here at Advantage Hypnotherapy, then let's take a closer look at ADHD hypnosis and its ability to help you focus. Firstly, ADHD hypnosis can use the power of hypnotic suggestion itself to simply suggest your subconscious mind that your focus is improving. And there have been some research studies conducted by psychologists which back up the clinical observation that I see every day working as a hypnotist, that suggestion can indeed help focus improve in those with ADHD. In addition to that, ADHD hypnosis can help us to change our beliefs about the ability to focus despite having ADHD. And by removing limiting beliefs and creating positive expectation for change, we can begin to see an improvement in our ability to focus where it really matters. We can also use ADHD hypnosis to help you increase your motivation for the task at hand. Even if it's a task that might seem boring, there are still ways to increase that motivation. For example, we might think consciously about the positive outcomes of focusing at school or in work, or perhaps on an important life skill or ability that you'd like to cultivate, and then use hypnosis to attach the positive states associated with the imagined successful outcome to your everyday actions. Another useful technique that we use in ADHD hypnosis is to use one of your ADHD superpowers, hyperfocus, and then turn that into a resource rather than another problem. We can achieve this by purposely tapping into the ADHD hyperfocus mode and transferring some of that strong focus that you have perhaps for computer gaming or some other preferred activity, and then mentally transferring some of that focus to other areas of your life where it's needed, such as when you need to work or when you're studying. Finally, one of my favorite ADHD hypnosis techniques is to create a hypnotic anchor to trigger the state of focus at will, anytime, anywhere that you want or need it. So for example, we can use hypnosis to get you into a deeply relaxed hypnotic state of focus and then ask you to press the thumb and finger of your dominant hand together like this and say something to yourself like, focus now. And then anytime in future you wish to trigger that state of focus, perhaps at work or school or during a conversation even, you could simply trigger your physical anchor and give yourself the mental command, focus now, which triggers that ability to focus. So that's just some of the ways in which ADHD hypnosis can help you to get really focused on doing more of the things that you really want and need to do in your life, improving your ability to listen, learn, and achieve. I hope that this has been helpful. and inspiring for you, and I look forward to the possibility of hearing from you in future. And if you'd like to find out more about how ADHD hypnosis can help you to get focused, then go ahead and click on the red button below on this page or any other page on the website and book yourself in for a free 30-minute ADHD hypnosis discovery call to get started right away. Anyhow, you've been listening to me, Jamie Vasilyan, the Hypnosis for ADHD Specialist. Bye for now.